Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and today we're going to talk about everyday carry. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. This is exciting because we're not reviewing a magic trick today. What? I know we're not. Normally on the channel, we review the latest and the greatest in both magic tricks and playing cards. I also do giveaways every single month. But today, we're gonna talk about a tool. How do you carry all your magic? It's a good question. Oftentimes, a popular question is, what are your everyday carries, right? And by everyday carries, we're talking about things that you can stick in your pockets and they don't hinder your day-to-day, right? You're like, oh, a couple coins, rubber band, a trick pen, and a deck of cards. And you're like, that's my everyday carry. Or I have some little gimmick on my keychain, and I carry like a Penrose pendant, right? Those are my everyday carries. But there are those who go to gigs. They travel with their magic, and they want to keep everything nice and organized. Cool thing, TCC has come up with a few luxury close-up bags. Luxury close-up bags, all three, same size, come in black, dark brown, camel at hocus-pocus.com. Now what usually happens with these things is they sell out. You know, magicians find these close-up bags or these carrying cases, and word gets out and they sell out because they're never printed or made again. And so I want to get the news out there that there's 3 different colors, right? We'll talk about the colors, we'll show you the colors. And I'll show you all the features, and I'll even do a little behind the scenes, and I'll fill mine up with some of the tricks I have lying around the house. So super excited to jump into today's review. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, these are the 3 luxury close-up bags from TCC. You can get all 3 of these at hocus-pocus.com, and they come in black, camel, and dark brown. And I figured we could go through these one at a time. First, let's look at the dark brown. Just want you to see how big it is on my person, right? This is how big the entire case is, and look at those beautiful quality zippers, right? Those are strong. It does say TCC down here in the corner. It's not leather, right? It's not real leather. And the size on this is 34 centimeters by 23.5 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters. And if I unzip the top right here, as you can see, there's a sturdy handle, right? And then you get this lifted lid. There's a zipper right here with a mesh side so that you can see all the components that you have inside there. And then these are your movable diaphragms or like portable walls. You just slide right out. Let's look at the camel colored one. All right, so here's camel. Not that much different, right? Just a little different color. And I would just guess that you'd pick the color that works best for your suit or your personality, or maybe your other leather products. Like if you wear a belt already or shoes, it's nice to match your browns. As far as the liners on the inside, these are the ones that you get. So you're gonna get 1 really long divider, 4 medium dividers, and then 5 small dividers. And of course, these move around so that you can put in decks of cards, Rubik's Cubes, pack of tricks, sponge balls, coins, right? You can make this completely customizable to suit your needs. But the best thing about this case is the price. These are only $45 a piece. That's right, only 45 bucks a piece. And so here's black. Black's the same size, different fabric, right? It's not the leather-like. This is more of a soft, textured fabric. It has the logo in white. You're also going to notice that it has clips on the sides. The other 2, the camel and the dark brown, didn't have the clips, which means on the inside of this, you're also going to get a shoulder belt. So that is so that you can wear this as a body bag across your shoulder. High quality, durable, right? You're going to be able to organize your cards, rubber bands, coins, sponge balls, ropes, almost anything that you carry close up is going to fit inside your luxury close-up bag. All right, I want to show you what these cases look like with real product inside. So I'm going to move the dividers around, take some of the things that are in my house, kind of put them all together and kind of make some samples, okay, just to show you. So we'll actually move. We'll go to a different studio, and I'll give you a different behind the scenes view. Okay, so we're back in my home studio, and I thought the way that I would do this would be to demonstrate really how much the bag holds. I know in some of the production stills, they make it all pretty and everything's laid out, everything's organized. And in reality, there's only like 7 or 8 tricks, you know, in a bag like that. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to jam this full of stuff and probably make it more like what you would carry, because you're going to carry your full act, right? You're going to carry your full act, and that includes all the behind the scenes things as well. Plus, you'll probably carry a few extras just in case there's encores or people catch you after the show and they ask you to do one more thing. You know, you're gonna need extra things. And so I got a little bit of that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything out and kind of dump it off to the side so you can really see what's coming out of this bag. So I try to make it utilitarian and useful. And so you can see I've got things over here in the zippered compartment that are soft, and things over here that I could use in an act and maybe some encore effects. So one of the things I want to just point out right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks of cards, okay? Which is a lot, right? 6 decks of cards, and the Rubik's Cube. These items are the heaviest in the entire bag. So full, there is some weight to this. There is some heft to this. It's not exactly light. So you want to think about that too. You can stuff it full, you can put tons of stuff in it, but when you do that, it's only going to make the bag heavier and heavier. So you probably aren't going to put in this many decks of cards, right? You'll probably just put in 2, a red deck and a blue deck, so you have contrasting color, and maybe you'll throw in 1 extra deck that's maybe like a trick deck or a one-hit wonder. But I really doubt you'd put in this many. And when you do, like I said, it really makes the bag a lot heavier to carry. So right away up here in the window, I've got some sponge balls because they're smushy and they can take being locked in a zippered compartment. So I'll put those off to the side. So I got 4 sponge balls up there, okay, ready to go. And then I also have a Svengali pad, right? It's a little taller. Its profile is a little taller, and so I had to leave it flat. And the other thing I thought about doing is I could just leave it right there, right? It could just be left right there on top. But this looks more like something I would do as an encore or as a one-off. The other thing I have up here is material. So this is a needle and thread, okay? Sometimes when you're out gigging, things break. And so you not only have to carry your tricks, but you also have to carry the things that fix your tricks. And the last thing you want to do is be stuck somewhere and something breaks, especially if it's pivotal to your act. Oftentimes, if you've got an extra trick here or there, you can just, supplement and say, well, this trick broke, so I'm going to just do this trick instead. But if it's important to you, especially if you're going to be doing multiple acts a night, you're going to want some things to fix your tricks, either scissors, super glue, and in this case, thread and a needle. So that was all up at the top, okay? And then off in these compartments over here, in this first windowed compartment, I just threw in, these are 2 different chapstick tricks individually, and then together they make a 3rd chapstick trick. So that's 3 tricks right there. That's 3 routines right there. I got 2 different key effects. So there's a key effect in this second window, and then a second key effect right here. So there's 2 more tricks. And then in the long compartment right here, I have a UV pen and the UV light, okay, right there for revelation. I have haunted key, and then I have 3 Sharpie markers, one legit Sharpie marker and 2 gimmicks. So even more effects, right? Up here, like I pointed out, there's 6 decks of cards, and off to the side, there's a wallet trick right here. So there's a little piece of mentalism just in this little compartment. In this compartment right here, I've got a thumb tip and a silk, okay? And of course, Rubik's Cube right there. And if I slide this down, there's 2 windows here and here. So the back window has an out to lunch, but it also has my business cards. And then we've got the latest illusionist headphone trick right there. And then also have this little doohickey, which works with my pens. And so this is a behind the scenes utility for me. And then in the frontmost window here, or frontmost towards you, okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packet tricks ready to go. And you're gonna put them in the order that you're gonna perform them so that you don't need to, remember which is where. And then 1 set of ESP cards that I do for a demonstration. And so literally tons of tricks, right? Tons of tricks. You can store a lot in this. And of course, as you put your own things in, it'll vary. So you're gonna make it customizable to you. I was just trying to show you the diversity in this, right? How much you could carry, the possibilities of what this little bag can hold. So pretty awesome. All right, that's everything I can say about the luxury close-up bag. Like I said, you can get this in black or camel or dark brown. You can get all 3 of these at hocus-pocus.com. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.